And welcome back to my playthrough of Starfox Adventures. I'm one half of Stephen Field. In the last episode we did a little bit of bonus stuff with the maze inside underneath the warp stone. Found out a few little secrets there. And made Tricky pink. But before that, the main episode before that was that we put this last spellstone in and it hasn't put the planet back together again. And the Queen Earthwalker told us to go to the walled city because there is a Krazoa spirit there. Right, so the main thing is, if you haven't got it already, get the high def display. You'll be able to get this early in the game. It's 20 scarabs. I picked it up obviously earlier on. You're going to need it, because you will not be able to do this bit without it. So, without further ado, let's head towards the walled city. So I think it's the only floating island we go back to, yeah. In obviously the R-Wing. So, yeah. Because obviously there's some bits we missed earlier on. You may have noticed we only really dealt with the central part of the walled city, and this is obviously going back to do those other parts. So let's head back there. Let's see what General Pepper or Peppy or whoever says. I can't remember.
Hurry, Fox! There must be another Krazoa shrine hidden within the walled city. When you land, go directly to the King Earthwalker. He should be able to tell you where to start looking. Peppy out!
Okay, so Peppy's just basically told us we've got to find the King Earthwalker and find out where this Krazoa spirit is hidden. But I'll cut to that point in a second because there's no point showing you this. So I'll see you in a second. So we're back at the walled city. And we're going to head to the King Earthwalker here and see what he has to say. And see if he knows anything of where the Krazoa spirits are hidden. So let's go and talk to him.
Fox, on behalf of Dinosaur Planet, I thank you for returning the spellstones to their rightful place.
For what good it did? If you didn't notice, you're still stuck up here in this floating rock.
By removing the spellstones, Scales caused our planet to tear apart. Returning the stones has stopped the flow of magic energy, but only by the power of the Krazoa spirits will the floating lands return.
Seems like we both have our reasons for finding the last of the spirits. The Queen said I could find one here in the city. So where is it?
The spirit will be revealed once both the Sun and Moon stones are returned to the temple.
Okay, so we need to find the Sun and Moon stones and put them back into the temple. So let's go for the, I'd say, easier one. You're less likely to make a mistake on this part, but it's a little bit longer. So first of all, as you can see, there's these sliding stones everywhere. We've got to use them to proceed further into the temple. So to start off, I think that one needs to go there. These blocks cannot touch the walls, so be very cautious of that. That should be fine there. Then we need to use this one, I believe. Yep. To go here. Lovely jubbly. And then that one across to there. And that should open that up. Lovely. Right, so this is why you need the high def display. Because this bit will not be done otherwise. Or cannot be done. Just, otherwise you'll be flying around everywhere. So as you can see, if I just zoomed in normally, there'll be nothing happening. But if I zoom in on this, you can see something starting to appear. When we look closer, obviously slightly off shot of it, but it still worked. It opens the building underneath us. So we've got a little trial to do here. Happy days. Well, a couple of rooms. So this one is a little bit annoying. Oh, God's sake. I'm just going to kill them now. Right. The patterns on the front have to be facing into the room. So that moon has to be facing inwards, so it has to be up there. Now, the best way to do this is to go like this. So pull the moonstone out and push it to the side and get this one out, because this one is facing the wrong way and just needs to be pushed to the other side. Like so. Lovely. There you go. You know you've done it right because there's a nice little ding as always. Move the moon out the way, and then you do this one. So yeah, quite a simple puzzle, but it's just meh. Just takes forever. Come here. I mean, we've done plenty of block pushing puzzles throughout this game. I'm sure I'm fed up with them now, but hey ho. Can't change it. And then we've got the trial maze here. Now, you activate it with this. Make sure Tricky's got enough. Yeah, I think you only need to use him once. Oh god. I'm fairly certain, but I'm just going to double check and make sure. There you go, pink fella. Have that. Right. So if we go and ground quake this. And away we go. Now we have a little maze to go through here. However, to get through it we have to activate certain things. Others we can't proceed. Those glittering walls like that, we can't go through. So start off, turn to the right, hit this lever. As you can tell, we're timed as well. That will deactivate this one. So keep running through, and I'm hoping around here, yeah, get the ice blaster out. Distinguish that. Extinguish that, not distinguish. Wow, two completely different words. So that opened that one. That light wall's there, so just fire a fire blaster at that little square, and that will open that one up. So you see this is relatively easy. Right, now you need Tricky, so find Flame, get him to do that. This is the longest part, because you've got to wait for that fire to burn out, otherwise you will be burned. There we go. Right, that will activate the next one. We should be almost done. Yep, there we go. So what we're going to do is use the portal upgrade on here to see what's behind this door. And we got a room with a circular thing. Now, these have to be set up in a certain order. Now, we've been talking about the sun here. So, you can see the images on the side. They correspond to what order you need to do it on. So, sunrise, midday, sunset. So now we've got to wait. Now I've explained it. The thing's just gone past it. We have to wait until it's on this side to fire the first one. Otherwise, this just doesn't work. I don't know what noise it makes, but I can't remember. But okay, so first one. Just wait for it to come round. As you can see, it gradually speeds up, and I think the wheel is going faster than the frames that this game can handle. But there we go. So now we wait, get through here. Oh, our words. Once that goes down, and we get ourselves a nice little prize. We get ourselves the Sunstone. Not at all evolving Vileplume or Sunflora. Well, Sunkern to Sunflora. Different game. Place it underneath the temple to reveal the Krazoa shrine. So yeah, we can now evolve Gloom into Vileplume. Happy days. Oh, is it? No, wait, that's the Leaf Stone. Blossom. Am I right? Post me, say if I'm right. Thanks. I knew I was, or damn it, I know I was wrong. Right, anyway, so we'll head towards the other side of the walled city now to go to the moon area and do pretty much a similar thing. I would say the stuff you have to do in the next area, or in the moon area, is a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging. I wouldn't say hard. But some people might struggle on the odd occasion. Just make sure you got to rack up a magic again, because it's a similar process. Because as you'll see in a second, even the first part of it is a bit of a nightmare. I still don't get what this cloud runners near an Earthwalker area. They're supposed to hate each other, but right. This one's a bit more complicated. Now I have to remember how to do this. If I remember rightly, I don't remember rightly. Yeah, that's it. Okay, got it. Right, so you need to get this one and push it that way. This one down here. I don't... That's it. Right, okay. Then you don't push that one yet. Push that one into that place. This can then go over here. Go to that one. As you can see, there's trails on the floor, so it gives you a slight idea of where to go. Not fully, but it gives you a hand on how to do that puzzle a little bit easier. Now we've opened that up, we do the same process as to open the temple. Up the lift, zoom in, yada yada yada, get ourselves blinded, and then do the small little puzzles inside. So let's do that. And there we go. I'm just weird. Obviously, the Earthwalkers have got pretty good eyesight because we have to zoom in to activate that, and we're using a device to do so. So how the hell do they open this temple otherwise? How's that? You know, if the really in need of a Krazoa spirit, how are you going to do it? Now, this is not too bad. You just got to be a little bit quick. These platforms fall. So once the gate's full, that you want to run. I'm just waiting. I'm just going to be careful here. There we go. Let's wait for the third one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Done. Right. Whew. I thought I was going to lose that one now. Now, this is a maze. May not look like it, but it will be in a second. I don't like this at all. You have 35 seconds to get around this thing. Right. Now, it's basically try and go counterclockwise. That's what I've worked out. As you see, there's invisible paths here. I am literally... Okay, I'm getting away with this. Right, gap there. I'll grab that. Yeah, sometimes you might run out of time. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought I was going to do it. I thought I was going to hit a little more walls. But yeah, there's invisible walls there, which makes your life a little bit more difficult getting through that part. So now we've got a similar end puzzle. As you can see, the phases of the moon. So quarter moon to start off with, half moon, full moon. Now I wonder if I can do this all in one go. That's the easy one. Missed. Knew I would. Just wait. That sucked badly. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, I'm just going to get better if I do it. Right. And we got ourselves the second of the stones we need to get. The Moonstone. Not to evolve... Well, to evolve Clefairy. There we go. Place it underneath the temple. It's a bit like a bomb tube. A bird's eye view of it. To reveal the Krazoa shrine. So now we have to go to where the King Earthwalker was imprisoned. When we first arrived here. Because those statues we used to put teeth in to go underneath aren't just for that. So let's head up that way. Just riding up. See, this one's a little bit quicker if you know what you're doing. This area, this moon one, compared to the sun one. Just it's a little bit more challenging on the odd occasion. And it's night time in Walled City. Lovely. Right. So we'll head across here. Ignore this lot. Yeah. They have some stuff to say. Pretty much saying that I can't wait to basically have the planet attached again because it won't be long. Pretty much. So if we head under here, get the items ready. There we go. You can see that these symbols are on here. So let's place the Moonstone in. That raises that up. Lovely. And let's do that to the red version. Red and blue, sunstones. Are they making Pokemon references? I don't know. And that somehow magically raises a new structure part on top of the building. That just out of the ground. Standard. So, let's head towards the top with a little train. Luckily we don't have to do any more puzzles with that sort of stuff. So, you get in there, get the Krazoa, get out. This could... I say this Krazoa spirit is probably not the hardest. I would say whichever one. The Test of Fear, was that the 4th or the 3rd? It's been a while since I last recorded that one. Well, since I recorded that episode. I can't remember. It's either 2nd or 3rd. Okay, they're just going to keep the blocks open. That's fine. I thought that was turned off from over. Unless it depends on the time of day. Could do, actually. Oh, not fussed. Not fussed. Obviously, I've clearly taken the longest route up here. There we go. God's sake. So let's enter a Krazoa shrine, shall we? And the last times we have to do this. It's near the end of the game. I think we're over 90% of it done now. I think there's only really one episode to go. Possibly. 1 or 2. I'm not sure how long the next one's going to be. So we'll find out. Don't think I need scarabs. I've got plenty. I don't have plenty, but I don't think I need them. So as always, the start of Krazoa Shrines, climb up the ladder to the first area. Now this is... to be honest, we've got so much health now. You can pretty much run it. I don't see the point of holding back. You'll see what I mean. There's flames everywhere. Deactivate the switch and go. You're probably going to get burned here. If you're going to do... Wow. I didn't get burned. I got burned. There we go. Wonder how long. I'll do. Right. Yeah, I've got plenty of health. So it's no problem. You can wait for those. You've got plenty of time, I think. But it's better just running through if you have enough health. So like you can see, douse and flames. Fairly easy. Now that gate is shut. There's no switch. As always look behind and look up. Always one of these squares. Just abuse that sort of thing all the way through the game. Oh well. So we're through that bit and now we've got the final area. It's again, same thing, just activate the switch and run. I mean, I think the flames go out faster if you're rolling, I think, but I'm not sure. So yeah, here we go, the 5th Krazoa spirit. Now as you can see, before we do that, all these weird looking areas with stuff in them. You may notice that there's some bits that are recognisable. Let's see what this is going to be all about, shall we? So it's Test 5, the Test of Knowledge. Match the items with the levels. If you succeed, I will become yours. So yeah, we have to now match the items on the floor to their corresponding images in the background. You have a set time limit here, so get ready. So we've got it to return to the Krazoa Palace. I missed that last line. Right, let's go for that. Right, so that's the snow horn. I believe that's in the Dark Ice Mine. That is the Cloud Runner flute. So let's go to the Cloud Runner City. Forgot what it's called. Flying Fortress, whatever. So that's an easy one. The Moon Seed. Now that's fairly obvious. Moon Mountain Pass. They're part of the Kelder Chons, and there you go. There's one there. Easy one. Right, now that's a wooden block. Now wooden blocks were in the Lightfoot Village. So that one's done. What's this one? This is a meteor. This is similar to the Moon Mountain Pass one, so be ready. Oh, space. There you go. Obviously, I'm guessing it's relating to when we're flying up in space. And the Gold Tooth, which is obviously part of where we are at the moment, the Walled City. So, chuck it in there, and that's it. Just like that, we get given a Krazoa shrine, a Krazoa spirit. And then we have to take it obviously back to Krazoa Palace. Float back up in the air again as usual. Lovely jubbly. Throw fist in air, job done, yeah. Collecting the 5th Krazoa spirit. So let's get out of here, shall we? It will remain in your body until it take it to the Krazoa Palace, so where it must be released. So let's get out of here.
This is it, Tricky. It's time to say goodbye.
I know you're right, Fox. It's just...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna miss you too. Without your help, this mission would have failed. so I've got something for you. Prince Tricky, Earthwalker, you are now an honorary member of the Starfox team.
Dad, did you hear that? Me, a member of Starfox. Do I get my own spaceship?
I'll come and visit you soon.
Just don't make it too long, okay?
So yeah, this is where we leave Prince Tricky. Finally, we give him the badge, which is, you can see, is now attached to him. And we are going to leave back onto Dinosaur Planet. So as you can see, we are almost wrapping things up. That's why I did the bonus episode last episode. So that's all that done. So in the next episode, we're going to go to the Krazoa Palace and release this 5th Krazoa Spirit and see what else we can do. As you can tell, probably not much, seeing that we don't have to take our loyal friend with us. Thank God he doesn't have to get his own spaceship. So until then, I'll see you next time.